Her chest, her chest felt so tight, like a belt done up fast. She wondered how long this big storm would last. The lightning would flicker, a bright silver flash, followed by thunder, a rumble, thump, crash. Her tummy was jumping like frogs in a place as the worry storm moved to a scary new place.
This is our project, Comfort Bear. My name is Mila Campbell. We have Zoe Daniels, Sophia Keithley, and Anderson Fish.
When I was younger, I had really bad anxiety due to storms. I used stuffed animals, but they didn't help me learn to cope with my anxiety. We built Comfort Bear to help students and adults learn to cope with their anxiety.
Our challenge was to design, create, and test a device that would help teach coping skills to deal with anxiety. We explored many possibilities.
We conducted iterative testing to improve the bear. Our bear has features in it such as squishies in the ears, sensory pads in the tail, weighted beanbags in the arms and legs to mimic a hug. All of our electronics are removable so the bear could easily be cleaned.
It also comes with a children's book that shows a kid using the bear on how to cope with their anxiety.
We built the circuit and inserted a heart rate sensor, then coded it to let the user know when the heart rate is high so they know when to use coping skills.
Our goal is to help as many people as we can reduce anxiety. We can create the bear for under $50 so more kids can have one. Our product has made an impact on everyone that has used it. All people who have tried the bear filled out a survey and gave us feedback. Our results showed us a successful product, but we are still making improvements. Our website you can visit through this QR code for more information. The home page will help promote the product. The user can fill out the order form. There is a survey to give feedback to improve the product.
In Kentucky, over 746,000 adults suffer from anxiety, and 180,000 kids. Throughout the U.S., over 40 million struggle, and even more people throughout the world. The target audience is for children ages 3 to 12. However, many people could enjoy this product. Comfort Bear is unique in that no other devices on the market teaches coping skills, nor has fidgets built in. Most are only weighted, make sounds, or are heated and scented. Several people have already asked for one, including a company that does therapy for kids. Here's our letter of intent from Thrive. That lets us know that they would love to work with us. We are seeking $2,000 in seed funding to develop our technology, purchase equipment, and start to build the bears. We want to be a partnership, so each of us are CEOs in the company, and our parents would do all legal matter until we are 18. We share responsibilities in designing, building, taking orders, marketing, etc.
In conclusion, thank you for taking your time to learn about our project. We hope you enjoyed it. Do you have any questions?
Will you let me get that QR code real quick? And then too, if you'd go back to where your data started and just keep that up.
Search right here.
And then maybe while we're answering questions, just go through those 5 kind of slow, because it's compelling that you've got data. It's also cool that you had a real ask there for the $2,000 of seed funding. What would that get you for your next steps? What would you plan to spend the money on to push your product forward?
So we $50 for one bear. So it makes $50. That's how much it is for one bear. So with $2,000, we can make about 40 bears, which would get us a real good head start on this business.
So you're at a point now with this being your prototype that you're ready to kind of build the go-to-market product, at least in like a, what's that called, a pilot?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you for your presentation. I was curious if you have a patent for your design.
So we are not doing a patent because of the price and stuff, but we are going to try to do an LLC, which is about under $100. So that would be more affordable and will get us kind of what we need.
I would challenge you to talk to someone about that and the need for that, and also to include that in your ask. Yeah, this was a wonderful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I'd also like to compliment you. I'm wondering if you've underestimated the market. You've talked about the anxiety among Kentucky adults and Kentucky children. I'm wondering if there really is a untapped national market that you haven't considered.
Thank you for your statement, but we have not looked at that yet, but we will do that as a team. We will research that.
Okay. And you're very close to the West Virginia border. That would be another easy target.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, very good. Do you see who are your biggest competitors, if any?
I would say definitely the other bears that are close to our market, kind of, that will have similar products, but are, ours is different because none of them had squishies in the ears, or lots of them were just weighted, but ours has all of that, which makes it all together as one.
Okay, thank you.
You did a very good job. So tell me, I know that you said that you already had one company that was interested in your idea. So did you reach out to this company specifically, or have you, done?
So we were at the SOAR convention, and so we were doing that, and then they came over and, asked us to present it to them. So we did, and then they, we talked to them through email and stuff, and they gave us a letter of intent, so.
Okay, very, very good. You do have a very good product, and there's obviously needs for it. So, and good networking at the SOAR convention.
Thank you.
I agree. Good job to network and meet people. It's extremely important. The company that you spoke with, as far as producing it, do you have to get so many at one time, or can they do just a few? What's your plan for the startup number?
So we really just kind of want, that $2,000, which would help us get ready for that. It would help us produce some. That way we know if our business could, go farther. And if those 40 bears sell or do a good job with that, we know that this could go on and we could get some more money.
Have you looked at any local companies that could help you with the bear? Because we do have that. She makes quilts and things, but she does sewing locally. Have you looked at her at all, or who is the person that you're...
We have tried to get in contact with the Ava Center to, so we could give them our bears and they could let them test it out. But, so, yeah, we've kind of reached out to them, and then some therapists also through the town.
I was just curious if there was... Yeah, I was just wondering if there was any way to leverage local businesses for the production of your bear in order to involve more of the community rather than producing it outside of the country. A lot of people go to China right away. Anxiety is a very big, it's a family of disorders. Autism, ADHD, PTSD, all of these disorders fall under the umbrella of anxiety. Autism, are you guys familiar with what autism is?
Yeah.
Okay. This bear would be really good with autistic children, particularly nonverbals, who have a really hard time or difficulty with change or things that are loud and scary. This could be a huge game changer, particularly like in airports and things where there's lots of loud noises, where they need something safe to bring into an airport. So think of you guys are doing, given your age, what you're doing is pretty remarkable. But as you guys continue to develop this and continue to learn about how you market and how you think about your population and how you target it, you might want to think about these other disorders beyond just this broad idea of anxiety, that there's a lot of other children and adults that suffer from other disorders where this could be helpful. You might want to think of different versions of this bear, like size-wise, because this is a pretty large bear, and there's little kids, and there's big adults, and there's small adults, right? We have a range of sized people that this bear might be too intimidating for certain people. And you might want to think about different sizes that might be appropriate, so think about that.
We have actually ordered some, it's like a backpack bear. That way it is smaller and you can fit, it's on your back. That way you can take it to school with you. It's transportable. That way it's easy.
And you said the cost was $50, correct?
Yes, $50 to make one.
Have you thought about how you're going to make a profit off it at some point?
We have not yet thought of that, but thank you for that question, though, but we will look into that.
You might want to look at your competitors and how they're pricing theirs out and look at what they're selling their products for to give you at least a rough estimate of what you might want at least initially, what you want to sell it for, because I think you could probably make quite a bit of money off this as far as going forward. And that might help you get seed money if you have kind of a better idea of what the profit margins might be and also the populations that you're going to target, because there's a ton of people that suffer from ADHD, autism, PTSD. Your market is much bigger, so I think it'd be easier for you to get seed money if you had better numbers around how many people suffer and where you could market this to, and along with your profitability margins, if that makes sense.
Okay, thank you.
Just to follow up on what she said, I think you reaching out to Ava Center is really good, and that would be a good testing ground for you, for sure. And speaking from someone who spent thousands and thousands of dollars at Build-A-Bear, if you have, as she said, had some different options, different sizes, I could see this being a huge internet business.
Thank you.
I had one more thought. Like,